January 2025 Current Affairs, Daily GK Update. National News. India to invest 50,000 crore rupees in national waterways over 5 years. In a significant move to enhance the country's inland water transport infrastructure, the Indian government has announced an investment of 50,000 crore rupees over the next 5 years. This initiative aims to develop and improve national waterways, promoting sustainable and efficient transportation. PM to inaugurate Zedmore Tunnel, boosting Kashmir-Ladakh connectivity. The Zedmore Tunnel, set to be inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on January 13, 2024, marks a significant step in creating a year-round strategic corridor between Kashmir and Ladakh. The tunnel is critical for ensuring continuous access to Sonamarg, a popular tourist destination, which was previously inaccessible during the winter months due to snow and avalanches. Built under the Thajivas Glacier, it bypasses landslide-prone areas and includes an intelligent traffic management system to enhance safety and control vehicle flow. The tunnel is also expected to boost winter tourism in Kashmir and support military logistics to Ladakh. Union Minister Sonowal unveils National River Traffic and Navigation System. On January 11, 2025, Union Minister of Ports, Shipping and Waterways, Sarbanand Sonowal, launched the National River Traffic and Navigation System, NRT and NS, during the second meeting of the Inland Waterways Development Council, IWDC, in Kaziranga, Assam. This initiative aims to enhance the safety and efficiency of inland waterway transportation across India. International News. Global water cycle disruption in 2024 caused Wayanad landslides. The 2024 Global Water Monitor report highlights significant disruptions in the global water cycle due to climate change, which led to devastating water-related disasters worldwide. These events caused over 8,700 deaths, displaced 40 million people, and resulted in economic losses exceeding $550 billion. The report emphasizes how extreme weather events, such as landslides, floods, and droughts, are becoming more frequent and intense due to global warming, affecting ecosystems, livelihoods, and infrastructure. Among the major events highlighted, the Wayanad landslides in India stood out as a particularly destructive disaster. India and Mongolia forge mining partnership. India is set to sign a Memorandum of Understanding, MOU, with Mongolia in the areas of geology and exploration, aiming to enhance resource security and diversify supply chains. This agreement follows India's increasing reliance on imports to meet the rising demand for copper and coking coal, essential for power generation, construction, and steelmaking industries. Earth breaches 1.5 degrees Celsius limit for the first time in 2024. In a landmark event for climate change, 2024 became the first year in recorded history when the mean global temperature exceeded the critical 1.5 degrees Celsius threshold above pre-industrial levels, as reported by the Copernicus Climate Change Service, C3S. This breach marks a dangerous trajectory for global warming, bringing humanity closer to a point of no return. Climate experts warn that if this trend continues without drastic emission cuts, global temperatures could exceed the 2 degrees Celsius limit by 2050, with devastating consequences for ecosystems, economies, and human livelihoods. Japan tightens sanctions on Russia over Ukraine war. In a decisive move to reinforce international pressure on Russia over its continued military actions in Ukraine, Japan has announced a new series of sanctions targeting Russian entities and individuals, as well as organizations in other countries accused of aiding Russia in evading existing sanctions. Economy News. India targets $100 billion food and beverage exports, Piyush Goyal. India aims to achieve $100 billion in combined exports from the food and beverage, F&B, agriculture, and marine product industries within the next 5 years. Union Minister of Commerce and Industry, Shri Piyush Goyal, highlighted this potential during a keynote address at IndusFood 2025 in New Delhi. He emphasized the importance of industry growth at 14 to 15% annually to reach the target. The minister praised the success of IndusFood 2025 and the role of APIDA and IMPIDA in achieving India's $50 billion exports last year. Centre releases 1 rupee, 73 trillion to states to boost capital spending. On January 10, 2025, the Indian government disbursed 1 rupee, 73 trillion to state governments, a substantial increase from the 89,086 crore rupees released in December 2024. This enhanced allocation aims to expedite capital expenditure and support development and welfare initiatives across states. India's factory output grows 5.2% in November, highest since May. India's factory output, measured by the Index of Industrial Production, IIP, recorded a significant rise of 5.2% in November 2024, the highest in 6 months. This increase comes after a 3.7% growth in October and is mainly attributed to a favorable base effect and a boost in manufacturing, capital goods, and consumer durables, especially amid the festive season. The industrial growth for the period April-November 2024 stands at 4.1%, a slowdown from the 6.5% growth recorded in the same period last year. Rupee hits record low of 86 rupees against US dollar. On January 10, 2025, the Indian rupee depreciated to an all-time low of 86 rupees against the US dollar, closing 14 paise lower than the previous day. This marks the first instance the rupee has breached the 86 rupees threshold, reflecting significant economic challenges. A-way bills surge in December, second highest in 2 years. In December 2024, A-way bills reached their second highest level in 2 years, indicating a strong recovery in India's economy. Data shows that a total of 8 crore A-way bills were generated during the month, marking a significant 9.3% increase from the previous month and a 7.4% rise compared to the same period last year. This growth reflects an uptrend in economic activity, boosted by increased transportation and trade movements. Summits and conferences news. Viksit Bharat Young Leaders Dialogue 2025 begins. The Viksit Bharat Young Leaders Dialogue 2025, organized by the Department of Youth Affairs under the leadership of Union Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandavia, began on January 10, 2025, at Bharat Mandapam, New Delhi. The event, a reimagined version of the National Youth Festival, aims to celebrate youth leadership and engage young leaders from across India in thematic discussions, creative competitions, and cultural experiences. The dialogue seeks to empower the next generation of leaders to contribute to India's vision of becoming a developed nation by 2047. PM Modi to attend AI Action Summit in France. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is scheduled to attend the Artificial Intelligence (AI) Action Summit in Paris on February 10 to 11, 2025. This summit, hosted by French President Emmanuel Macron, aims to foster international dialogue on AI, bringing together global leaders to discuss innovation, regulation, and the future of AI technologies. Science and Technology News. BMCRI to set up South India's first infectious disease research lab. Bangalore Medical College and Research Institute (BMCRI) has been selected by the Indian Council of Medical Research (ICMR) to establish South India's first infectious disease research and diagnostic laboratory (IRDL). This initiative aims to enhance the diagnostic and research capabilities for infectious diseases in the region. The laboratory will focus on diseases caused by bacteria, fungi, and parasites, facilitating faster diagnosis and improving healthcare outcomes. This project is part of a larger national effort to build specialized labs in medical colleges across India. Thanks.